Welcome to another Plan B RPG podcast. We are a tabletop role-playing gaming group. Our adventures spanned across the worlds of Dungeons & Dragons, Star Wars, Force and Destiny, Worlds in Peril, Call of Cthulhu, Dungeon World, Shadowrun, and many more. If you are interested in following us, please visit us at planbrpg.com. Also, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Google+, to find other treasures we offer. Feel free to show your support by purchasing a Plan B RPG t-shirt on our site. With that all said, on with the adventure.
Anyone ever play the old Star Wars MMO?
No.
Galaxies?
Yeah. You could start on, if pretend it's a planet, and they actually modeled out planets.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to the spaceport, if you wanted to, it'd take a little bit of time, but not as much time as it should. You could start running in this direction, and after a long time, you would hit the spaceport
you
again.
really run around the planet back to the spaceport?
The worst part was it's an older MMO, so it had maybe 20 or 30 buildings on the entire planet.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh, there's the spaceport again.
Big Ben Parliament.
So,
Alright, so 1300 at the cafe?
Java.
Alright. Alright, thank
you
you.
don't even want to know how to get the coffee.
Actually,
Do we get the Black Sun discount?
Actually, it's Java. What? Who named this place?
Name this place.
Thank you, and I look forward to meeting you in person. That's the longest end of a conversation I've ever had.
Well, that was weird.
Hello, campus security? I just got a disturbing phone call.
So you're gonna try to do your foresee thing to see
How it goes.
What the
that
heck?
really would have come in handy when you walked into that trap.
Nope. Looks like I just don't know.
So
future is cloudy.
So she
I think
can
I'm having a
technically do it, but
latte.
she'd still. So she doesn't get the dark point unless she uses. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh.
Oh man, I had to go.
I guess we're gonna need to wrap this up soon.
I guess we may as well just get ready to wrap it up.
It's really
If we
bad.
see him walk back with a bucket, then we're in trouble.
The look on it, what a sudden shift. So we gotta. I gotta go.
I gotta
I
go.
told you, everything in there just liquefies stuff more than it should.
Yes, it is.
Are we sure that the stuff in Call of Cthulhu didn't actually happen already?
No, because he wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, he would have been
Oh,
fixed.
yeah, true. He wouldn't.
He wouldn't need to run.
Do we know any aliens?
Maybe.
He drink any milk from a cow where the udder suddenly appeared.
That's the blue milk.
Yeah.
All right. Where? Oh, you're going to the. Are you? You're not. So you're not doing your foresee. Yeah, you get a point for urging her to use the dark side. Not in game, just in life.
It's like I do really want to know.
What he's thinking. Tell me.
Do what's on your mind.
Too bad you didn't roll that.
Too bad I don't have any actual force powers yet.
Yeah, please.
Well, sugar. We can retcon that a little bit because I never gave. Well, everybody's getting 15 experience points, so if you actually want to retcon and pick up some force powers, go ahead.
I don't have. Let's just say that I have something, and I'll buy it later.
All right. Because I got so wrapped up in putting hers together, I forgot to let everybody.
Let everybody know that there was experience from last time.
Yes, and gloating over the terribleness of the party.
Well, I think Cliff said move was like 10 points or something like that to start off with,
I think so. Yeah.
which was something I was going to plan on doing anyway. So
And you sold your souls to Black Sun. I didn't even have to work for that one. That one was great. Yeah, move is 10.
Okay.
Yeah, the initial basis of all the force powers is really high, I noticed.
I told you, it sucks. Like, you don't get near... Like, I don't think you get enough. But, I mean, it's working so far. But you haven't fought anything or had to do anything with your force powers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. I have moved.
Like,
At
I
the
can't
very base
imagine,
level.
like, what's some... Like, granted, he's 900 years old, so I'm assuming he's gone through every career in Jedi, so his force rating's absurdly high.
Oh, yeah.
Who, Yoda?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying in the car. Just
It does
looking
make
at
me laugh to picture him as either an aggressor or an ace fighter pilot.
Jedi Knight, like, even if you go off of what the movies have, like, they have
Information you'll give me.
so many
What's
of
he
the
talking
selected
about?
things.
I don't know.
And you
Right,
only
your
get
kneecaps are
150
real.
extra
Yeah.
experience points to use towards force powers for night level play.
Yeah.
What the heck is that? That's it? Only 50 extra?
No, 150, which
an
isn't
extra, so it's-
horrible, but
250 total.
huh?
When you start, it would be what, 250 or just 100?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But-
not a lot, though.
Granted, like you still can't access some of the force powers till you go all the way through the talent trees and pick up the extra force rating.
Force rating.
All right. Anyway, I've
So there, no need to retcon anything.
well, that was helping to wipe my mind away from all of that. So, landed the single spaceport.
Yeah, the spaceport.
What are you taking with you? They're not like Alderaan, but they're obviously don't want heavy weapons and stuff coming into the.
But they're cool with sidearms and that type of thing.
It's within limits. Like light blasters are okay, but no like heavy blaster pistols, which you guys don't have. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
take my
open carry
blaster, but I'm
plan.
gonna leave my lightsaber.
Yeah, I'll take the blaster and the knife.
Oh yeah, the knife. Forgot about that. Mine's all used up already. But
You're a dude.
I'll take my
This
blaster
thing
and my
smells
knife.
funny.
What the hell?
You have a USB like pyro knife. It's all right.
What are you bringing, Choki?
Just a blaster.
And your Jedi robes. Everybody's wearing their Jedi robes.
No,
right?
we got changed out of that before, didn't we?
I'm gonna wear my Jedi robes, but I'm gonna walk in swinging my lightsaber.
It's cosplay, you guys.
I'm going to a costume party.
Don't worry, guys. I'm a Jedi and Black Sun.
I'm the best of both worlds.
That's right, Black Sun's got Jedi now.
That's right.
It's because you drank the code red. You drank the whole thing.
He did drink that all by himself, didn't he?
Oh my god.
I didn't have
Well,
any.
no, he left a little bit on the back.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of Mountain Dew.
That
Also known as
is-
the soft serve mix.
That's almost 300.
Good news is it was mostly gas.
And that's the good news, internet.
Yeah.
And
But I
you-
missed. Please say I did not miss a combat.
You didn't
You
miss
did.
anything.
You have 15 experience points.
No! What did we kill?
That was after
That's
what,
from our first
last-
session.
Oh! Whew.
I quick used 10 of mine to buy a force power, so Mike didn't have to retcon anything.
What did we
That's all you missed.
Yeah.
Well, because I rolled to see if, like, you know, my 4C thing, but I rolled a guess, again, a nice dark one, so I chose not to use it. So,
Dan rolled, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have any force powers." I was like, "Oh crap! I forgot you guys have 15 experience points." Retcon and
You
pick
can
up
retcon
something.
and add something in if you like.
like 4C.
I'll look it up later.
Yeah. Or move.
I have move, but so far I haven't had the
See it in
use of
hand.
doing like with not my hand.
Yeah. No, you snatched the comm link, or was that you?
No, that was Cliff.
Was it?
Cliff
Oh yeah,
snatched-
that was Cliff.
Yeah.
Cliff snatched the common.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to.
Java's Java.
Jabba's Jawa Java. Something. The Hut.
The cafe by the university.
Coffee shop.
I'm picturing it. It says I'm getting a latte, but I'm not in the mood for a latte. This doesn't make sense.
And you see a short, kind of like, I guess the dreads. You hit me.
It doesn't have butthole eyes, does it?
You see this man.
Is he holding a lot of pies?
Yes, he has a pie for everyone.
This is the best person we've met
Because
yet.
he's a professor. They're books.
No, they're pies now.
Welcome. They
Wait,
called me Professor Pie.
I use a dark side point to make them pies.
I am okay
I'll take
with
that.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked like pies from over here.
I know. I can see where you would.
Yeah.
I love pie.
I mean, who doesn't like
This is the
pie?
nicest guy in the galaxy.
Hello, strangers.
Hello, strangers. Have a pie.
Not like a piece of pie. A pie.
Yeah, he doesn't even know our names. He doesn't even.
Or what we look like, or anything about us.
Or what we really want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised he agreed. That was kind of nice.
Did say
Not-
you knew Master Davro, didn't
And
you?
I said we knew mutual.
A mutual friend from planet whatever is, I think, our usual story.
You know the dean.
Yeah. Jedi house.
Every spring the toilets levitate. Jedi house.
Hey, what's up?
So I walk in, take my pie.
His name is now Oprah because you get a pie. You get a pie. You get a pie. You get a pie. You get a pie.
Sorry.
That really wasn't that funny.
I don't know why it was, but whatever.
It just got you.
Yeah, it did. So, Professor Sungazer, thank you for meeting with us.
My pleasure. Who are you?
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm gonna be outside as a watch. I'm visual.
I'm on the goon squad. You are the goon squad. Yeah.
I'm the brute squad.
You said
Yeah.
as a watch, and all I saw was his other character. It turned into a laptop. A watch.
That's a good manifestation of Jedi powers.
My name is.
Actually, what is your...
Rhaegal Sador. I mashed up some Star Wars names on the internet.
Hey, it doesn't make any difference. All Star Wars names are terrible.
Yeah, all I do is like say the first nonsense syllables that come to my head, and hey, that sounds Star Warsy.
This is my master flube chortle.
Professor Glipglop.
Yeah. Hey, you can just name them all based on old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. This is Gleep Glork, Fundar.
I actually did that for one of my Earthdawn. My
That's
character was
hilarious.
Ookla. Ookla,
Nice.
Ookla Damok. He was a troll sky raider.
That's perfect.
And like at first he was just Ookla. And there's this thing where if you like change your name, you have to like go through this thing. And I was like, no, he's Ookla Damok. I'm just running with it. And my GM was like, oh, you changed your name. I was like, no, I didn't change it. I just added to it. So go away. So anyway, you were introducing. How's it going, Ray? Can you play piano? Are you blind? Can you see me?
I think you'll catch my meaning when I say that my friends and I and our way are slowly being eradicated.
If that wasn't vague enough for you.
I don't want to use the word Jedi. People have,
The
you know.
ifs say we're trying to ilk-K the Ed-I-J. If you know what I mean.
You got it? What I'm trying to say is that Emperor Palpatine has ordered the eradication of us. And we're now on the run with
an order.
illegal things like laser swords. And
We're trying to
I'm going to be
escape.
as vague as possible here.
We're trying to escape not Order 65, not Order 67. The one right
The
in
one right in
between.
between them.
See, I don't have to talk anymore.
You just explained
You
everything.
guys
He's
just
perfect.
told him everything.
That's right.
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, Jedi."
Trying to avoid
We
the
don't
word.
even feel like we should be called that.
We are actually Padawan without a master, as you know.
Let me tell you our deepest, darkest secrets.
We killed a guy to watch him die.
We started conflict in a town just for the hell of it. And then we joined the mob.
You shot a man in Dantooine just to watch him die.
We sort of want to kill something at this point.
Our mutual contact is actually Master Dabrow?
Deborah.
Dabrow. Damn it!
Deborah.
Master Deborah.
Whatever. Him. And, unfortunately, he's dead. I
Dead.
was trying to find a better way to say that.
He's a ghost.
And he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for us meddling kids.
Like, where did the villains always get the costumes? Were there just there's like a cottage industry of people just
A
making their
villain
own
costume so you can
costumes?
be a ghost or a horseman or a werewolf or something?
Or did every town just have a costume store? They could have just gone there first and been like,
guess so.
anybody rented a costume lately? Yes.
Because they were always so
Every
convincing,
episode of
too.
that show took place in October.
Yeah.
So how can I help you?
You're our new master.
Since, we are so
Humble.
new.
We are but peaceful paddle.
Since we're so new to the way, it was suggested to us that we seek out your counsel because of your extreme knowledge of the Jedi.
Oh, indeed. We may actually be in a situation where we can help each other out.
That sounds most
You
agreeable.
get to deal with someone.
I've got some lightsabers in my basement.
Lightsabers and some puppies. Come on back to my office.
Remember, don't tell anybody you're gonna die.
We can take my hand.
Oh man, I hate myself.
That's his voice now?
No. I call this the Force choke.
How can we help you?
But you're
I'm just gonna
actually
push
using.
through.
He's not using his hands.
I found this artifact in our archives, and I believe your organization was involved with this.
Okay.
Oh, well then.
I would like someone to examine it if they could.
Of course. Surrounded by anyone that needs it. Do we need to take it back from?
Sure, conflicty McStabby.
Chokey and Stabby.
Now
That's
there's
right.
four Sith.
You have Sith.
Thanks, Darth Conflict.
Maybe we needed to take it from somebody.
Well, you would have to come to the archive.
Sure. It's not like I had time to order coffee or anything.
Thanks for being a rude host, you jerk.
I was out of
Favorite coffee.
Yeah.
Very out of
No,
character.
you're not missing anything. This place sucks.
Oh, this place is terrible. No one comes here.
Everyone here is just making clandestine meetings.
No one actually.
Nobody actually drinks the coffee.
Wait, do you even smell coffee?
I'm not taking a drink yet.
I don't even know if they
Okay, I can
sell
spit
coffee
it.
here.
I'm so glad I saw
I've never seen anyone drink coffee here.
that.
Look, there's a drug deal in that corner.
She's a prostitute.
This place is just for
Look,
kids.
you see this donut?
Made of wood.
I don't know how old this thing is.
Is that why you
They
brought
serve it
fresh
to me every
pie?
time I come in.
That is why I brought you pie.
You may have noticed
Don't
nobody
be
even works
absurd.
here.
Just an empty
The walls are actually made of cardboard.
If you actually want to order coffee, you have to meet the cashier around back. Prove you're not wearing a wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get strip searched for coffee.
Okay. Is
To the
now an
archives.
agreeable time to
No.
go to the archives, Professor Stargazer?
Now would be a good time.
How good are you at sneaking?
Sneaking?
Yes, you see, I can't actually get you into the archive.
Can you take it out of the archive and bring it to us?
No, take it out. I've done so long ago.
Are we gonna steal something for somebody?
Yes.
We'll take that
Life
one
of
dark
crime,
point,
that's
but
the
I'll
Jedi
steal
way.
something.
Yeah. This is for
I'm
the
just a
greater
dumb
good.
kid.
That'd be
What
good.
do I know?
It won't even go on your permanent record.
Exactly, it gets expunged at 40.
Actually, wait.
What's a permanent record?
The conflict table. Theft. PC steals something does not belong to him. Uh-oh.
Technically, if it belongs to the Jedi, it belongs to us.
But the Jedi don't own anything.
We have money. That proves that we own something. So,
We're also
transitively,
not
we could own
Jedi,
this.
so...
Well, if the Jedi don't own anything, then nobody owns that, and we're free to go and get it.
My character sheet says Jedi on it.
I can write dead on there too. Doesn't mean that's necessarily true either.
Alright, well, I'm willing to try.
Now, do you have some sort of
Hand
false
wash. Oh.
identifications or?
No, we could
No.
probably rustle some up.
I'm pretty sure the Black Sun
I'm
runs this
done-
coffee shop.
I'm done with the bad places. Russell, no, we don't have. We do not.
You realize you work for the bad
I was
places
just
now, right?
gonna say that.
The
We
bad
could probably
places
get-
are your job.
We could probably find out a contact for the Dark Sun on here and get a couple fake IDs. As long as they don't want to know why
So-
we want them.
Who exactly are we sneaking past?
Oh, just some guards.
Imperial guards?
No, just the campus security and the Imperial Proctor.
The what? Imperial what?
Imperial Proctor, he just sort of is new. He's put in place to just make sure we're, on the up and up, as they say. That shouldn't be a problem, should it?
It causes a
It
problem.
could be.
Uh,
Considering that
but
his
potentially,
main
but-
purpose is to eradicate Jedi.
He's
no,
He's not an Inquisitor, right?
No.
Oh no! And in what?
He doesn't know what an Inquisitor is.
Never mind.
An Imperial,
he's a-
what was he again?
Proctor.
Proctor.
He's Imperial nonetheless.
So like a,
So he's the dean. We
it's
have
like
to
a
prank
yeah,
the
it's like
dean.
a governor or something.
We have to prank the
If
dean.
there's an Imperial gamble, we're in trouble.
So are we getting IDs and going to the archive, or are we trying to sneak in? Is there any other way to get in without going past the guard?
I mean, you would have to bypass some of the security systems, but I suppose you could get in that way.
Computers, not so much, Mr. Officer.
Mine either. Unless
I
you
I
want me to
have
punch
two.
them.
I have two. But
Oh, hey.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I
intelligence.
just don't want to make any more deals with anybody because we need IDs.
I mean, we already made a deal with the organization that would give it to us.
I was gonna say you three already.
We're already in bed with them.
league with them.
Yeah, I want to distance ourselves from that.
Oh, they have our telecoms.
Yeah, they'll find
I
us
feel
when
like
they-
they're gonna have a job for us real soon.
Which means you're gonna have to kill someone.
All right, so are we trying to sneak in
Dark
then?
conflict.
Or are we gonna try
I
to
like the
bypass
idea of him trying to bypass the computer.
Maybe we could try that first. Or we'll try that.
Well, if we're going to go all stealth, we don't need to worry about identification.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's. I didn't mean get IDs and then bypass the
Right,
security
right.
system.
So we can scratch one thing off
Right,
the table completely.
Right. So I vote computer.
Agreed.
Intelligence.
It's a shame
Oh,
he has like
intellect.
influence.
I have
You
a
don't need
3
to
too.
see our identification.
Huh?
You don't need to see our identification.
Yeah.
Nobody has influence though.
Yeah.
No.
That's one I want to take though.
Don't you need a 2 for that to influence?
I think it was one.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think,
Okay.
yeah, because I wanted to take that, and I already have harm or heal and harm. Sorry.
wow. I already have
I like how you
harm.
automatically forget the heal side of that. I have harm. Oh, and heal.
Wait, I'm Dark Vengeance. I mean Justice. Justice. So who's making the computer's check to
I'll do it.
Okay, but meet me in the archives then. I will leave you to your business.
Okay.
And he tells you how to get to the archive. Where are you gonna hack from?
His office.
Professor's
How
office.
close do I have to get to hack to it?
Isn't this an internet cafe?
Yeah. What's the Wi-Fi password? You're going to tell me the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, you could try to do it from here. There is a terminal. There's a couple of terminals in the, just a couple of dusty terminals over in the corner.
Like they've never been used for some reason.
I guess I'll try it.
Alright, so are you
Difficulty
gonna wait
level?
for us to get around, like, to
Yeah.
the archive?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
So are all of us sneaking in, or are we doing a smaller?
Who's the sneakiest?
I'm gonna be the one.
I have 2 to stealth.
Stealth.
Are you like when? Are you, what time are you guys gonna try to do this? Broad daylight, or are you gonna?
No, we're gonna
No,
wait
we're-
for nightfall,
Well,
I would
okay.
assume.
The way I
Whatever
see it
time
is,
the professor
nighttime, our lightsabers are going to be a lot brighter.
We
We're
left
not
them in
using-
We didn't take
the
any of them.
ship. We left them in the
We have
ship.
You may
blasters.
not have.
Did you
I
bring
mean,
yours?
we did.
Why would we not have a lightsaber?
Because
Because
it's
we're
like an
hunting.
instant target. You light
I don't
one
want
of those
anybody
up
to
and
see me have
somebody's
a
gonna shoot
lightsaber
you.
right now.
Especially because it's Imperial garrisoned here.
Yeah, but that is my weapon.
I have a
You
blaster and
yeah.
a vibro knife.
As do I.
Me
I
too.
mean, vibrating.
Okay, yeah, I straight up have my lightsaber.
I have my dildo knife.
You're gonna love this until you die.
I mean, it's hidden.
Until
But,
you use
until
it.
you use it, once you use it, any guard.
That's the like. I mean, that's fine. But the lightsaber is going to be the only way I'm going to do well.
Well, that's kind of with all of us. That's what we're saying. Like the blaster is always going to be our secondary main option.
Gotcha.
But for the pure sake of being stealthy and
I figured if it gets to the point where we need to fight
What?
something, I want to. I mean, at that point, we're fighting something.
All right, so you're going to kill it anyway, right?
Well, disarm it.
if
Now
extremely
I'm gonna
disarm.
And I'm good at disarming it. But if I get a blaster, I lose a lot of the dice.
Okay.
I can't.
So does
disarm-
anybody have actual ranks of computers, or all just ability at this
Well,
point?
Mine's just
does
ability.
anybody have any ranks in skullduggery, or does anybody want to give me a skullduggery check?
I have 2 for
I don't have any.
I don't have any ranks of
I
it.
can. I don't have any ranks. I can do it.
I might
you-
as well try then.
Yeah,
Like,
hey, I can try it.
and it's 2 purple for this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
In this case, it
Yeah, I
I
have
missed.
a
I have
threat.
2 successes and 2 threats.
2 success and a threat.
You got a success and 2 threats.
Yeah, so I have 1 threat overall.
No,
I've got 2
these
advantages.
Don't cancel each other out.
Yeah, one
You have an
advantage.
advantage and a threat.
This-
Oh, they don't?
Yeah, they, you
Alright,
still
and
technically
miss,
have
rather.
2. You have 2.
So that's a
Oh,
failure.
that does cancel it out. That's a
So
failure.
I have
that,
just had 2 threats.
yeah. So
So you had 2 successes.
2 successes, 2 threats.
With the 2 successes, you learn that at night there are 8 additional guards that patrol, but they work in 4-hour shifts, so there's 4 on, and then next 4 hours there's 4 more. What did you have, Matt?
It was 2 successes and an advantage.
Anyone else will. What did you have?
2 advantages and 1
Uh,
fail.
I just had it fail. Yeah.
oh.
Everything else canceled out.
So for you 2, you learn that there are 4 emergency exits that lead into the archives. They're locked, but they're not guarded.
And there's a flight attendant who's like,
Yep. Has Shotos.
Yeah.
So, are
So
we
that's
gonna,
what they're for.
Yes.
Are we gonna try it at the changing of the guard and hope that they're kind of distracted for a couple minutes by switching shifts
Or use the
and use an emergency
emergency
exit?
exits, which are guarded. But that would. Are the emergency exits alarmed? Is like that something that he can deactivate or he can unlock if he's.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
something he would have to.
I'm just gonna point this out before we get involved with this. Putting a lot of faith in my dice rolling skills.
It's
if we
not a
all
save.
know
I've
that-
got faith in
It's not a saving throw, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Well, you just turned it into one.
No, it's not.
So you're gonna try to slice the door? Yes.
Not with the lightsaber.
Not with the lightsaber. Slice his hack. Sorry.
Who has a I don't have a vibrator knife. I just brought a blaster.
No, he's talking about hacking.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
You're not going to slice the door.
Yeah, not actually. Yeah, slicing is hacking.
Okay.
Sorry.
That works.
So that's another 2 purple.
Oh my gosh, what the... Just keep going.
I plan to. What you getting?
2
advantages.
advantages. That's it.
Ooh.
I don't like that noise
What?
that Mike just made.
Well, the good news is you don't trip the alarm. The door doesn't open,
Mm-hmm.
but you do know that.
The password is.
Yeah, you're still safe to make another attempt.
Alright, so I'll try it again.
Oh, okay. 1 success.
Yeah, 1
and
success.
That's it.
That's it.
Door opens.
Yay!
All right.
This is also one that just opens.
Do we need to stealth in?
Not really. He just opened it.
No, I'm
Alright.
saying it goes like
Without
this
a
instead
door.
of like...
I'm gonna
It's
roll
the
a
hissy door.
perception before I walk in.
Okay. Well, the other door was a hissy door. It
I
was
just
just
got
locked.
3 advantages.
You are so advantaged.
Yes, you're
but not
super
successful.
advantaged. What were you? You're just looking through the doorway?
Yeah, I'm kind of just like looking around to see if I could see or hear anything, sense any presences or traps.
I don't think this is a trap. But I've been wrong in the past.
You do not hear or see any of the guards presently.
Okay.
Now everybody's just make an average stealth check. That's 2 purple. So tell me
Oh.
what do you get.
2 purple.
Shit.
Stealth agility.
Oh wait, I get. Oh, that's athletics.
Ooh.
Never mind.
I get nothing.
Aw.
I got 1 advantage.
Okay.
I have 2 advantages.
So
I have 1 failure.
what's that? 3
And
successes.
1 threat.
Do those cancel? So I have a threat.
You have a threat and 3 successes. Can I give her one of my?
Can I give her something?
One of my advantages.
Yeah, one of my advantages.
Well, do you have to stealth? You're not even here. You're in a cafe.
Give her. Did you just say, can I give her one
Can't
of
we
my...
like help somebody out with that with an advantage?
For in initiative, yeah,
Oh,
you
in
can use it,
combat.
yeah, in count, you
Oh,
can
okay.
spend
And it's
your
on their next
advantage to
turn.
get, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, none of you,
I broke even. I got nothing.
No,
I just got
that's
two
not why I stopped.
I didn't get any successes. I just got.
But none of you generated threat or despair?
Oh no, I
She-
definitely
no.
did.
I have
She
one
drew it.
threat.
No. If it cancels out, then yeah, you
No,
don't
well,
get
she
it.
actually does have one.
I have one.
I have one threat and one despair.
Wait, you don't have
Go
despair.
storyline.
Despair's only on the red die.
Yeah.
You didn't roll despair.
Despair is a triumph. You have
You gotta-
basically a miss.
You got
Or
a threat
fail.
and a fail.
So,
Fail.
yeah.
A fail and a threat.
Oh yeah.
So you just walked into the guards.
Hello, guards. I'm here to read something at the library.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Which one has not seen me?
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them still. I don't know how that's possible.
I did
Um,
technically get one threat.
You get about halfway. You see the guards like circling, patrolling through. Make another easy stealth check.
One or two?
That's
One. So I don't know how you could.
Hey.
Ooh, nice.
Well, damn.
2 advantages.
I
2
failed, but I
successes.
have 3 advantages.
I got six successes and 1 threat.
Glance into the
Dang.
wall.
I only have one
I don't know how
success.
that would work.
I
They
disappear
bumped
so
into
well,
me, but
even
think
I
I'm
forget I'm
supposed to be
there. What am I doing
Fine.
again?
They just made a roll that can't happen.
Who did?
Sort of. The book. Well, you could. Never mind. So, you somehow successfully, like, basically, the guards are walking. You guys are like, right behind them.
we
They
Scooby-Doo
turn. Yes, you Scooby Doo them. They turn. You turn.
I'm a statue. I'm a statue.
Quick, jump in these big clay pots.
And somehow
I'm in the suit of armor.
the guards just don't notice that you're there.
Force is with us tonight.
The force is with you.
Thanks to the ambiguity of the rules book, you have succeeded.
No. They said it has if you roll 2 threat or 1 despair on an easy. I was like, you can't roll the despair on an easy
Right.
check.
Yeah.
Can I see that little card?
They copied and pasted, I think.
Because it's not a failure. It's the despair symbol. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
you
just
can't
one.
do that. Yeah.
When do you use the red dice?
It's pretty much upgrading these.
Yeah.
It's like when you go from
Like
a
if
green
I
to
if
yellow,
I wanted to use my destiny
It should
points,
go
I could have
from
gone
that to
like,
that.
oh, okay, I'll use 5 destiny points to make you all upgrade my band.
Yeah.
And then you can all have 5 life points. Yay!
Then we would all roll despair.
Okay, so you all successfully make it to the archives.
We don't even know what we're looking for. You just said there's something in the archives to go get. Okay.
No,
Oh,
he's
he's
meeting
meeting
you
us.
there.
Oh, he's meeting us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's going in the front door because he doesn't want to die.
I still can't figure out how I could get 6 successes and still generate
What?
threat somehow.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Like,
a little.
I succeeded so well that it screwed me somehow. Nothing about
They're
the
like,
next
wait,
Yeah, you got to think
everything
of it as
feels-
narrative.
Yeah.
Like Justin said, like it.
Yeah.
Those are mechanics. Those are narrative.
So yeah, like you might have completely like decimated. Let's just pretend you are able to back away the fight that is currently about to happen, but someone's calling in backup. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
It's look at it kind of as luck. Good luck, bad luck.
Right.
Whereas that's more mechanical. I'm so glad you got inside. I've been
Not even
so.
a single person to cut down.
again, you're a Jedi.
Darth conflict.
He's taking that. I can already see. Unless he absolutely can't. That lightsaber's going everywhere with you. Isn't it? Yup.
Yeah.
You're gonna get caught eventually when you
And
use
then
it.
I'll kill whoever catches me.
I mean,
You're not.
That's a hell of a
Amen,
justification.
brother.
Yes, I
Amen.
agree with every single point you just made.
I don't want people thinking I'm a Jedi.
But then don't.
I want them to know.
I'm going to carry a lightsaber
I want
everywhere
them
I
to know
go.
for sure.
I don't want them to know, but I want them to fear me as a Jedi.
My lightsaber's my best asset. I'm a fish guy.
So,
You know, you could have picked any race in the whole.
Yeah, influence
I
is just
like the idea.
force
Oh,
reasons.
okay.
Because I'm not
but you're
like,
constantly downing yourself for being a
Yeah.
fish.
I'm a pretty cool looking fish.
Okay.
I'll draw it one day. I'm like,
Like something from the saltwater aquarium?
yeah. People are like, oh, he's gotta be dark side because look at his face.
You should have played a Quarren then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah.
Did
hideous.
you just make a pseudo-racist species?
Again, we're picked up in Germany.
As soon as you say that, they drop us again. There's no racism in Germany. We love all people of all races and creeds.
Do you know every force tree, they're all one, but Protect and Unleash is 3 force
Ooh.
rating?
No,
All of
there's
them
a
are.
couple that are 2.
Yeah, there's 2
It's-
ones. Most of them are 2.
The
One.
first 2 or 3 in the book are all 2s.
So we're here. What do we get to?
Okay, so I
Oh,
found
battle
this talisman
meditation.
in the archives, and it's been lost for
Ellen
some
Bond,
time, and I
okay,
just
so-
have a feeling about it.
But everything else is one. Then.
So,
Interesting.
there are a couple problems with it. Like, besides not knowing what it is, I don't know where it came from. We get artifacts from all over, and somehow this got put into storage, and then just all of the data. It says paperwork. all of the data on it is just missing, and it came with some starship wreckage, but we don't know where it's from. If it came from a dig, if it came from like a wrecked ship still in orbit somewhere, we just don't know. But let me lead you to it.
No, certainly.
So he takes you to the archives, and they're
Why do we have to sneak in?
Because there were Imperial guards everywhere. And we don't have proper identification.
yeah,
And you're carrying a lightsaber.
Maybe that
But
last
it's
point.
hidden.
I mean, if they catch us, they won't search us.
yeah, exactly.
Cavity search.
Like, do you have a lightsaber? No. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're good.
Are you armed? Just my lightsaber.
Okay, so he leads you down the hall, and he opens this crate, and he puts out a bunch of different artifacts. There's an old helmet that he puts out on this table, an old transponder. There's a data pad with a report on there, it looks like, and there's an old control core from a droid. And then he finally pulls out this talisman, and it's basically like a teardrop shaped stone chip about yay big. That's the thing he's really interested in you investigating, but he doesn't know anything about. This all came together, and he doesn't know anything about it. So he basically wants you to investigate all of it, but he's really interested in the talisman.
And the talisman, right.
What does the report on the data pad say?
Lieutenant TK-575 reporting, all useful cargo has been confiscated and added to our stores. The smuggler has been judged and sentenced. Then you hear blaster fire in the background. All other cargo, a transponder, helmet, electronics, and some sort of necklace will be delivered to Eridu. Nothing else to report.
So not helpful at all. Except
I'm
for
so
maybe
glad
the-
that moron didn't think to use any names in an official report.
Yeah.
Who brought
Yeah, I
this
kind of want to
here?
write down the number of the. No,
TK-575.
I don't even know what that means. Okay. And I wonder
Okay,
who
who
the
wants-
smuggler was.
Who brought these artifacts?
They were just delivered here. They've been here for a while.
There's no dates on anything.
All the information on this was lost. The only thing we know is that this report, they were acquired about 4 years ago. But everything else, we just don't really know anything about them. Okay, who wants to check what? Like, does everybody want to check everything? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
are we checking first?
First, do they have a record of what cargo ship delivered this to this planet? After the
Everything was lost except for the
gonna-
report.
I want to look at the helmet and see if there's any identifiable stuff about it.
Okay, give me an outer rim knowledge check.
Outer rim.
And it's an average, so 2 purple.
Two successes, 1 fail, 1 threat, so there's a success.
You don't really pick up anything about it. I mean, it's you looking at the helmet. It's kind of cut, not all the way in half, but the front is like bisected. But you don't really gain any knowledge from it. Like, I mean, you can all make knowledge checks on it if you
Hey,
want.
run it.
I mean, you're all standing there. You might as well.
Outer rim, you said?
Yes, outer rim, 2 purple. Just let me know if you get.
I have
2 threats and
Two
1 failure.
I get an advantage.
I have 2 successes.
I have 1
Yeah.
success and no, I don't. Just to
A failure and 2
I
advantages.
think that's a wash.
Okay, you had an advantage.
An advantage, yeah.
You had who had successes?
I had 2 successes.
You know that this is an old style Mandalorian helmet. You looking at the cut, you realize that this cut was made by a lightsaber. I might as well do that too. You also remember hearing stories of the Mandalorians pushing deep into Republic territory, and they got as far as Onderon and like down through Corellia and Doro, so they were fairly widespread.
Okay. What else was in there?
The transponder.
Check it out.
Okay, that would be another average mechanics check. So it's another 2 purple.
Oh, for outer rim also?
No, mechanics.
Oh, mechanics.
2 successes and...
oh boy.
Where's the card, damn it?
So I have 2 successes and an advantage.
I have a disadvantage and a failure.
I have 3 advantages and a failure.
2
I have-
successes and 2 threats.
I have an advantage and a success.
So you 3 pick up that it's from a ship called the Astral Jester. And I'm assuming you let everyone else know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
everything I come up with I show
Okay.
it to her.
So if everyone makes them make an easy core worlds check.
2 successes.
Just 3 advantages.
A success.
A success.
So 2 successes, 1 threat.
Okay, anybody with a success, you kind of all remember hearing stories of the captain of the Astral Jester and how he used to boast that he knew a secret hyperspace lane that no one else knew about that cut through the deep core, but he used it. He used it before in the past, but he used it one last time and he never returned from that trip.
Interesting.
We don't know his name.
No.
Okay.
The control core.
Yes.
Okay, that's going to be a hardcore worlds check. So 3 purple.
Hard
3
what check?
purple.
Core worlds. Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen.
3 threats.
What was
2 successes and 1 threat.
What was it again?
2 failures and 1 threat.
I actually have 1 success.
What's
What is
that?
it? Core rules? Core?
Core worlds.
God, this guy, what a pain. Alright, so 1 success and 2 advantages.
Okay, so anybody with a success learns that this was the core from a Basilisk war droid. With your successes, you know that the Mandalorians used to ride these into battle. And they weren't fully sentient, they were semi-sentient droids. And they haven't been made in a long time, and no one knows how to make them anymore.
So where would the Mandalorians have crossed paths with the Jedi?
Seems like some secret warp route through the inner core.
Is there something we can roll to maybe know what battle or war that would have been?
You don't want to examine the talisman first?
Oh yes, the talisman.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I
Forgot
didn't
about
get that
that.
question out as it came to mind.
Right. This is going to be a hard lore check. So 3 purple.
Ooh, I get a yellow die.
2 successes and 3 threats.
What's this one rolling again?
Cancel.
3 successes. It's a hard lore.
I have a failure.
2 successes and then
Actually, I
2
failure
threats.
in the
2 threats.
So you're right there with me.
I got 2 advantages.
Okay, so anyone with a success learns that this talisman used to be worn by a Jedi Master known as Val Isla. Mhm.
God, these things are hideous looking. That's the thing that they
Oh.
Basilisk droid or whatever.
Yeah, it looks kind of like
Yeah.
looks like a dust
Damn.
mite.
That looks
Yeah, it does.
Huh?
Basilisk
Oh.
droid.
Looks huge.
This looks
Yeah.
like something that would be worn by Jedi Master Lore Vermilion.
And anybody who had a success make a hard knowledge or a hard education check.
Oh, I couldn't say playful.
Education. Which one's education?
A wash, pretty much.
Alright,
what's that?
so
You
that's
said hard?
Yes.
Yeah.
3
1,
purple.
2, 3.
3 purple.
So I have 2 successes
There's
and an
3.
advantage.
I don't think so.
Yeah. 2
You know
advantages.
really well. So looking at the talisman, you see some runes carved on it, and basically it just says Val Isla Jedi Master on there. In
Yeah.
everybody give me a another hard lore check.
Ooh. That I fail and get a threat.
4 successes and 3 threats.
Success
got
and 2 threats.
2 threats and a failure.
1 success.
Knowledge is terrifying.
You
Lose sanity.
You guys also remember that Val Isla used to also travel around the galaxy in her ship, the Sanctuary.
Okay.
Now Val Isla, I take it she's no longer with us?
Oh no, she lived a long time ago.
Oh. Because you said this was delivered like 4 years ago. So.
But like when you study the helmet, you realize the helmet is ancient, like hundreds of years old.
So now, do we know anything about the battle or war or anything that might have taken place with these?
You can always research it. Luckily, you're in an archive.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
look some stuff up.
So what do I roll?
Library use.
Yes, library use. What are you researching?
I want to, I guess, just like the history books, I guess, to see if there's anything in there about a battle between what are they?
Mandalorians?
Mandalorians. I wanted to call them Mandalorians. I was like, that's wrong. Mandalorians. The Mandalorians and the Jedi.
Okay. Roll me.
I will also.
Roll me another hard lore check. Actually, they're pretty much all gonna be. No.
4 successes, 3 failures, so 1 success. That's just 1 success. You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
That's almost as bad as it gets.
I got 3 successes.
The system shuts down.
I crash the computers and wipe out all data.
Everybody's researching the Mandalorian Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's that?
Is everybody just gonna research everything? Like,
Yeah,
Let's just,
yeah.
Let's just.
Because it's not like one of us is just going to stand around. I know this is really important.
I actually
Yeah.
might do that.
And,
So tell me what you want to research. Just tell which, like the Mandalorian Wars, you find out that let's see, you find a bunch of documents about the losses the Republic took on Chur, Commoner, Duro, and Kohler, K-O-L-E-R.
what was the first name you said?
Chur, C-H-U-R-R. Commoner and Duro. What is the next thing you would like to research?
How about Val Isla?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 2 successes researching so.
Is this all gonna be lore?
No, just tell me what you want to research.
That-
Because
I wanted to research her, that's what I rolled for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't even roll.
Okay.
Because if
Okay.
everybody's going to be looking, like, you're going to generate enough successes, then I'm just be like, okay, you found it, and we just wasted all that time rolling.
I
Right.
just
Okay.
wasted 2 perfectly good successes.
You'll get to kill something extra hard in a fight. Oh, wait, you already did that.
I still feel bad about that.
Val Isla, the records you can find, they're highly redacted, and they don't they don't cast her in the best light. They depict her as a mad reclusive painter, and
I love those mad reclusive painters.
I painted blood.
there aren't any images of her or her paintings. They only mention some specific titles, one being Bespin Air, Dantooine Stone, Kohler Fire, and Mon Calamari Water.
Now, Kohler Fire, is that like the other Kohler?
Yeah, it's like Kohler, K-O-L-E-R.
Like
They're
the people who make
planets.
the barbecues?
No. What do you want to research next?
Is there anything?
The Astral Jester.
Yeah.
The Astral Jester. You find out about 100 years ago, the captain of the Astral Jester filed a bunch of well-documented but erroneous flight plans, hoping to establish a claim for the deep core hyperspace lane. Their flight plan for lane from Coruscant to Fidal, Kohler, Combe, and Malfin. Malfin. M-A-U-P-H-I-N if you care.
What next?
What about Val Isla's ship, the Sanctuary?
You find a bunch of documents on the fleet sizes of the Republic. You find a record of the Sanctuary, which lists it as a support ship. And it also has some charts where it visited the following worlds: Fidal, Rendili, Kohler, Duro, and Exodine.
I see
Kohler
a lot
seems-
of Kohler
Yeah,
stuff
Kohler's
in here.
coming up a lot.
Kohler
so is
have what's
Doro.
named on it? What are those things called?
Like what?
Mandalorians. Where are they from?
The Mandalore.
Okay.
It's Lucas. Mandalorians are from Mandalore. Ithorians are from
I
Ithor.
was trying to give him a little bit of credit.
Corellians are
Yeah.
from yeah.
Okay.
Doros are from Doro.
He really didn't expand well, did he?
Alright, I'm just for the hell of it, I'll look up the planet Kohler.
You don't find a whole lot on Kohler. You find most of what you find is like it's, for lack of a better term, it's like considered like the Bermuda Triangle of space, basically. Because of the instability of the hyperspace lanes, a lot of ships tend to get lost there. From as far as you can tell, there aren't any inhabitable planets. It's kind of a dead end, sort of.
Is there anything in any of the books about like just Jedi talisman, like any like well known or anything like similar to what's in this box?
Basically, the stuff you find is that it's more related to Val Esla, like she was known to wear this talisman.
Oh, okay. What did it do for her, does it say?
It doesn't say.
Can we try the talisman on to see if it does anything to us?
Do you want to try it on?
Sure.
Go for it, Darth Conflict.
I put on the talisman to see if I feel any different.
As you put it on, your vision goes black, and
I'm blind, guys.
oh my gosh!
I can't see.
You find yourself on a stone dais, staring down at a hidden safe embedded in the floor. A holocron is sitting in the center of the safe. The safe's lid is a stone block about the size of an astromech, and it lies off to one side. The dais stands in the middle of a large chamber made of dark stone, perhaps 30 meters wide and just as tall. Stone walkways arc in circular patterns around the chamber. Even as you lift the stone block into place over the hidden safe, the chamber shudders and you hear distant explosions rumble. You turn to your students and the crew of your starship. One, wearing an officer's uniform, looks up from his comlink. Master Issa, the Mandalorians have breached the hull. You nod firmly. Go. I will hold them here. You can still escape in the sanctuary's shuttle. The students protest, but you accept no argument. In a moment they've fled, leaving you alone. You kneel down on the dais, your lightsaber sitting across the stone before you. Soon the sounds of combat fills the halls, and a pack of armored warriors burst into the chamber. You look at them calmly. I do not seek to fight. The warriors howl and leap at you, weapons drawn. You wait calmly until they are moments away. Then your lightsaber flies into your hand and you spring forward to fight your last battle. And then the vision clears.
So I describe everything that happens, and I believe that it's a...
As it's clearing,
Okay.
you hear, do not follow my example. Jedi cannot retreat from the world. They must struggle, succeed, and fail with the rest of the galaxy.
That's not very uplifting.
We got the struggle
She's,
part, right?
Yeah.
she's not a
And the
very
fail.
uplifting person.
2 of the 3 are good, yeah.
So I say all that stuff to them. Just be like, I believe that this is the last token of what she thinks about the world.
And we
It's
know
like
that
her
there's another
legacy.
holocron up there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't necessarily know where.
Yeah, was that, do we know anything about that room? Was that room on her ship, or was that room
Yeah, that was on her show.
on her ship? So we don't know anything about where her ship might be? Like,
Not from the vision, no.
Where was the last recorded
yeah.
place of the ship in the archives?
You just found from what you can find, it was just the records of those 4 worlds of Fadal, Rundili, Kohler, Doro, and Exodine.
But it didn't give a specific order. It's like a time frame, like Kohler.
No.
And what attacked her in the vision?
It looked like Mandalorians.
Oh, okay. So now...
Okay, everybody give me an average discipline check.
Average is 2 purple?
Yes.
Two successes.
Cool.
One advantage.
A wash.
It's sort of like a leaf on the wind.
Yeah.
One
advantage.
One negative thing.
Okay.
Not
Fail.
failure.
Threat.
No,
Failure.
So as you're thinking about, since you're the only one, and no one else got a success.
I got an advantage.
I got an advantage too.
I broke even.
So no. So as you're thinking about all this, your mind just starts fixating on the Kohler fire painting.
But I haven't seen a picture of it. I'm just fixating on the
Oh.
name. Oh yeah, what is the Kohler fire? Like, is that like an event that happened? Or...
No, that was the description of one of her paintings. That was one of the names for them.
Right, but like, is it named after an event, or is it just a fiery planet, or?
No, that was just the name she gave to the.
Oh, okay.
Like she named one of them after each of the elements.
Oh. Okay. So hey guys, my mind's fixating on this Kohler fire painting. I guess.
Arcade fire painting. What?
And that was one of the planetary names that kept coming up. So.
Yeah,
So maybe we should start there.
I think that's a good idea. Or we could just abandon all this and just look for more Jedi.
Or we can abandon that and can pursue a life of crime.
Oh, that's right.
And now it's Edge of the Empire.
That's
Now I
right.
feel like we're getting really sidetracked. Because we're gonna do something for him, but he hasn't said what he's gonna do for us yet. Maybe we should talk to him before we leave.
I think he.
What a selfless Jedi!
I was going to say we should ask if we could take these with us, but if you want to go the blackmail route,
Because I'm pretty
How is
sure
it
this
on
is meant to be like
blackmail?
a mutually beneficial thing.
That's what
We
you
give-
said.
We
so.
give him intelligence on it, and then we actually get to see it. And now we have a clue to.
it would be mutually beneficial if you gave me money, and then you give me money, and I don't kill you.
I didn't intend that to be blackmailing. I just.
Orin all of a sudden has this strange feeling, like he should just fly into a star.
Yeah.
He's probably.
Okay, I think Dan should probably ask his question.
That question being,
We believe that we have found a location that may give us more answers. Would it be alright if we took the artifacts with us? Because we're not sure if we will need them.
I don't think that would be wise. I don't know if you want trip an alarm going out with these.
What about just the talisman? Would that...
I mean, you're certainly welcome to try. I don't.
You're certainly welcome to try.
I would like to be far away from here before you attempt to do so.
How's the alarm work? Are like the items themselves alarmed? Because why can't we just go out the door we came?
Don't you work here?
I'm not head of security.
Haven't you tried to steal anything before?
He's a scholar.
And you're a Jedi.
I mean, we've been on our own for like 2 weeks, and we've stolen all kinds of stuff.
Look! I peel off the little label thingy that has that magnetic strip on
Jedi
it.
gone wild.
Have you ever had to check anything out of here for your research?
No, all the everything we need for research is within the building.
Well, you said yourself nobody's looked in this box for quite some time. I doubt they would miss it if we borrowed it. Not stealing. And
Semantics doesn't matter.
But the Force is all about intent. Or dice rolling. One of the two.
One of the two.
sorry.
I do believe that
willing to try to borrow it.
for us to succeed in helping you research this, which is why you brought us to look at it, we might need to take it.
Well, did you learn anything?
Yeah,
Lots of
sure, we
stuff.
learned tons of stuff.
Like?
I recount the information we uncovered. I'm not gonna go back all through that.
Oh my, that is interesting.
Wars, paintings,
You know.
Mandalorians.
Is there anything else that he knows from his own personal,
Studies.
that he could add to it?
I don't. Yeah, this Coda thing sounds intriguing. I don't know what else.
Do you know where we could find a new master?
Well, if you would just put this on, then I would be more than willing to. Oh, you don't mean that. Oh.
The safe freeze is force push.
So he doesn't know anything else?
No.
Well then, I suppose we could try and sneak these out ourselves, return them afterwards, and in the meantime just put the lid back on the box and the box back where it was since nobody's been looking at these.
Do you have to log what you look at when you come in here?
Oh yes, of course.
So perhaps you log that you've looked at something different.
Perhaps what? I was about to ask why, but perhaps I don't want to know.
I kind of thought that was obvious, but I guess not.
Just turn the other way. Turn around. Turn.
I don't want to know.
We kind of already told them we were planning on taking
Jedi thieves.
Borrowers.
Are you ever coming back here?
Well, we gotta
it.
tell
Well, we
him.
gotta return the stuff,
Not only
right?
that, not only that, but he's supposed to tell us some stuff. We're not just here to this is out of character, but it's he was like, well, this could be mutually beneficial. Like, we come here seeking counsel, and he's like, look at this crap! And then we're like, to the Batmobile!
You're
I thought
The
he
Jedi.
was
ship
supposed
stand
to,
down as the Batmobile.
I'm gonna walk out of the room
Further
before
us.
anybody steals anything.
I thought you
Technically,
were still in
you
the
weren't even here.
Coffee
No, I
shop.
was here.
Coffee
Oh, so
shop.
you-
It doesn't matter if you like.
I
You
want
know they're
no
going
parts
to
of
take
this.
them.
Shut
It
my
doesn't
comment
matter.
off.
It does you
We
already know.
and we're gonna show back up with all this stuff.
Right.
You're a cohort. You're with us.
There's blood
But
on
we're
your
not in
hands
the
too.
dark sun.
Yeah, we aren't. Yeah, that's you
Here, I
guys.
brought you this black glove so you can show people better.
We signed them up. They.
We put them on the mail.
That's right.
Still mailing list.
Don't worry, there's an unsubscribe button. It does send a bounty out
Um,
to your head, though.
Yeah.
Did Professor Sungazer ever try to put the talisman on himself?
It didn't do anything for me.
That's what I was
I put
wondering.
it on. It
Felt like a necklace.
Well- So can someone else put it on and see if they get the same thing of what I just described?
Nothing. Nothing.
It's fish senses.
That's interesting. She did have a calamari painting.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. No point in getting debate over the stuff of the junk. Let's just put it back and be on our way. We know where to go.
What if a psychopath that made the entire story up to tell you guys?
He is.
You
a
are so far the
psychopath.
crazy ones.
I just made some stuff up so we can go find a fight. I crave conflict.
Now let's sneak back out. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, are we waiting for the guards
Come
to change
again, it's
again
like
before
I was-
sneaking out?
I guess we kind of have
I
to
haven't done any of
get
that.
out safely at
Now,
least.
how
Mr.
did
Conflict
you
is out of
get-
character.
Was I with them or was I in the?
No, you
You
were at
tell
the
me.
I thought you were at the cafe.
Did I have to be there or do I
hacking
have to
us
be
in.
at the cafe?
Where were you hacking from?
Probably the cafe.
And that's
so-
where you were.
No, like for the door. No, you had to be at the door, and then you had
So I actually had to go in with them.
So
Okay.
you're here.
That explains it.
Congratulations, accessory.
How can I get out of this?
But if I go with them, I can't force choke anybody from a distance.
Wait, yes, I can.
Not that strong yet.
Spyglass.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're trying to sneak out the way we came.
Yes.
Are we waiting for the changing of the guard again? It's every 4 hours, right? Yeah.
Well, it probably took us a while to research that
Yeah.
stuff too. So.
So
I mean,
right
read
about
them.
now. They're
So-
changing. So
Stealth checks.
roll
Scooby Doo time.
stealth and computer again, or is the alarm still down?
was
I'll
that
say the alarm's still down.
was it 2 for the stealth?
2 for the stealthy.
Okay, so I have a success and 3 threats.
I have a failure and
Oh.
2 threats.
What?
2 successes and a threat.
A failure and 3
One
advantages.
One advantage.
So, how many threat did you have? How many threat did you have?
1.
So,
But I had a success.
I had 3 advantages too.
I had one advantage.
I had 2 successes.
Only 1 failure.
So I'm able to shove somebody in the way. And they don't see me.
This can't be worse than we were rolling to get in. I refuse to believe it.
No, we actually had more
okay,
successes
that
trying to
doesn't
get
change
in.
the dice.
Athletics roll to see if we cut and run.
And,
Professor
the,
over
and
there.
thus the
Successes,
flaw of
right?
the overly
Yeah.
complicated Star Wars dice system was revealed when it caused our DM to have an aneurysm.
So, you're both successfully stealthing along, but you just happen to brush up against something, and it creates a very faint sound, and you just see a guard like, and he just kind of pauses for a second. As he stopped, you bump into him. You stumble a little more. The guard like starts to turn around, but you're far enough in the shadows that he still doesn't see you.
Where?
Wow, quick draw!
Yeah.
I was promised God.
There are 5 of us and you can't see!
Wow.
I was just preparing.
That's your
Go,
first
please
option.
tell me.
Right, that's like it's resorting to violence as the first option is right there on the sheet.
I wasn't resorting to violence, I was preparing.
For
resort-
violence!
I was preparing to resort to violence in the first
It's just a
option.
little dark in here. Remember, he says a flashlight.
What else is around the guards? Like, what are they standing near?
It's just a hallway, so there's not much. There are a couple like small statues on pedestals, but there's not much in the hallway. It's more like an office kind of hallway, but still an academic office hallway, so it's a little ostentatious. They're actually about to like go around a corner.
What's the range on move at the?
I believe it's line of sight. I could be wrong. Where are the fourth power? Characters, not relevant. Distract. Short range. You don't have any range increases, right?
No, I just have it at the very base level.
I'd say they're still within short range. Like you've been stealthy enough that they're that close. Short range is say like 15 meters away.
Okay, I'm going to just wobble the statues a little bit so they kind of bang on the wall, like maybe something shook the building and that caused the
Okay, so roll your force die. Are you gonna roll? I was about to say, are you gonna roll? If it's still dark out here, I will.
Ah.
You could, you can still do it.
It's gonna cost you conflict.
Yes.
Join the club.
Everyone's doing it.
You know, I'm going to hold off and just wait and see if he turns back around then.
He kind of looks around. Well, there's two of them. One looks around, the other one's like, come on. And they just keep going around that corner.
Alright, then sneaking on we go.
Let's just say you get to the exit.
Yay!
That they somehow didn't notice was propped open with the
Like a
stick.
rock.
Yeah.
Terrible guard.
With a glowing lightsaber.
Hey, it's a college. Students break doors all the time so they can get in and out.
It's just some kids pulling a prank.
There's gonna be a dead body.
Jedi house!
Another horse in the dean's office. Alright, so you successfully sneak out of the archives. Where you going?
To the ship.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. You're at the ship.
Alright, to the next planet.
Going to Kohler? Do we know how to get to Kohler?
I just finished that up again.
Did you?
Cried again. I have a problem with that.
I noticed when I tossed you a pen one time.
You cried because of Doctor Who?
Yeah.
What
Season
happened?
finale. I don't want to tell anybody who hasn't seen it.
I don't watch it.
I don't watch the new ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't like it.
I only watch the old ones.
Jelly baby.
After Tom Baker, it was all downhill.
From here, it will take you an unknown amount of time because they don't actually tell me where the frick Kohler is.
It will
No,
take
actually-
you days.
We don't actually expect anybody to really go there.
But when we're one day out.
Boy, oh boy, I can't help you.
Alright.
Hey, and let me tell you, trying to nudge a statue into the wall, surefire path to the dark side.
Yeah, right. That doesn't even make sense. Like, I can understand that if you wanted to use your force power to nudge it or whatever. You're
Like-
literally grabbing it and going like this.
Like if I were going to fling it at his head or something like that. But if my intent is to lure them away so that I don't have to fight them and thus not
Yeah,
harm
that
them.
mechanic should automatically be a light. You know,
Yeah.
like.
Miss these.
Attempt means nothing. Randomness is the only way to determine your path to the light or dark side.
Thank you, Star Wars RPG.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like laughs like that.
So we get to spend all this experience on points that we'll probably never use because we don't want to turn to the dark side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if I want to whip out my lightsaber and kill a dude, that's cool.
Not really.
In most Jedi type situations.
I mean, you take far less points doing using the dark side points than you would be like, you just need to die.
Yeah.
Alright. So, are we getting the pilot to fly us again?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of like to sleep. I could fly it if we want. I don't care.
Get going, Ord. We bought you.
Okay, from here it's going to be. You have about 3 days to get to Kohler.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with your 3 days of hyperspace?
I don't know. I'm waiting to be a day out.
Does that get
Your ship
better?
explodes 25 hours before that.
I don't know. I kind of want to.
So how are we going to track down the stuff when we get to Kohler?
We don't even know what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Or essentially looking for the ship, because that's where the room was, supposedly.
Now, how long ago did all this happen?
Like centuries.
Yeah.
So it's like just.
So we could just ask
floating
for
debris at this point.
we could just see if anybody knows anything about maybe ancient ruins or ancient battlegrounds. Kind of ask if anybody knows about the Mandalorian Wars, or
Well, who are we asking?
like if it happened on their planet, they might know. I don't know, just
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
I
kind
thought-
of what I was thinking.
I thought
so.
these planets were uninhabited.
Yeah, there's nobody on the. It's uninhabitable.
oh, well that's even better.
I
We
was
don't
like,
have to
I was
talk.
like, who's she asking? Like
Yeah.
the people at the university that they just left, or the no people.
Oh, that's
that-
right. This is Star Wars, not Star Trek. We can't scan for things like ships and stuff like that.
No,
Yeah.
you can scan for. You have a sensor. You can scan for the ship.
All right.
You can
Oh,
go
let's
find
do
it.
that then.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
The day out, though, I should really look and see if I vaguely see if we find anything, so we don't waste our time. Are we a day out?
Actually,
Are we? Are we?
well,
Yeah!
hey.
I got 2. Is that a +1 then? Like, do I lose the? No. Okay. So like this is equivalent to that.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah,
Unless,
let's
well, once
friggin'
you start getting more power, like you can use more of them to do. Like you could search a wider area or search further, more days ahead.
So what vague things do I find out about my personal future?
You're in space.
You're on a planet.
Space is big. There's stars here.
Whoa, guys. Oh, please.
so we're going to basically Star Wars is Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does Orn know any of the legends about it that he can, extrapolate on?
Just that lots of ships are supposed to get lost here, and there's nothing here. Like people mostly try to avoid it.
Not us. Right
Good
for
thing
it.
you had me fly straight here. I'm going to take the only escape pod now. Good luck.
I was sort of hoping there'd be like a legend of some monster or something.
No, just that there's a super giant red star there. One of the other reasons people try to avoid it.
Guys, we can blow up a star.
Oh, like coal or fire. Star.
Yeah.
Big red star. So we're still going?
I thought we were.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
still going.
yeah.
We're on the way.
Yeah, you were a day out.
Well, yeah, but I was just wondering what the silence was with him, and then whatever.
Oh, I'm waiting for you to.
Okay.
Okay, continue on.
Well, I used my. I seriously didn't see anything in my future with 2 light sides. 2. So
You mean
two.
one?
No, there were 2. I
You
rolled
mean
2.
one? You rolled 2, but you can only use one.
Yeah, but.
Come on.
But I rolled 2.
Come on.
You didn't bless you. You didn't
Thank
take
you.
any power upgrades.
It's a shame we
so
couldn't
you're
actually
magnitude.
find the painting
No.
because it probably depicts where we need to go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I took the basic.
That would have been the logical thing, I guess. But,
Yeah.
But I can jump high and over.
That's come in handy so hard.
I know.
She's just jumping around the ship like, woo! Woo! Sorry, he. Woo!
Yeah.
There's seriously like 6 feet of clearance in the hallways. Why are you doing this?
My cone is flat now.
Ow!
I gave myself a concussion and a heart attack.
No, you see, you get a vague image of the ship, and it looks like you're like flying through like a ship graveyard, kind of. I mean, it's not densely packed, but there are a few scattered ships in the area.
Okay.
Can we try to find one that has that call?
That's her vision.
That's her
We're
vision.
still a day out.
I relay it to them. Looks like there's quite a few ships out there. So whether or not the sanctuary will be there, I don't know, but it seems like it could be promising. So do we want to? So just scan it.
For half a second there, Rob, I thought you were going to do one of these. Bang!
Oh,
was close.
that was.
Are you like who's? Are we letting Orn fly the ship in?
I thought he escape potted.
Out of character.
No, fine. He's got no.
If that's how you want it.
Or one of you want to try it? I don't.
Do we have any ace pilots?
I like to think I've been around the. Sure, I'll try. I don't care.
Whatever,
So-
it's just all of our lives.
What's the worst that
So
could
is this
happen?
planetary or space?
And thus the Star Wars
I need a
campaign
yellow.
ended.
Orn's already planning on flying
the
you
tax
into a ship.
dodger for that sooner.
Wait. So one purple and one setback. There were 3, so I already might subtract it. Well, no, so 2. I forgot you only had 1 rank.
This isn't looking good, guys. I got a fail and an advantage. We crashed the ship, but it didn't burst into flames.
Can we allow
But when
Jesus
you're flowing
to take
from the
lead?
ship, you land in the
Can I
sanctuary.
have a co-pilot?
I don't think I can be that much help.
Because, like, you know, Han had Chewie.
I love how you
co-pilot.
forgot who his name was for a couple seconds. Han had, Chewie.
Did.
I think.
pictured it.
Stalling for time.
What the hell was that
Stalling for
guy's
time
name?
until I think of the name. Han had, that Chewie.
Nothing bad. You can just try again. Like you made 1 pass and you just didn't find it.
Okay, so that's. What's that on that one? That's worth 2, or you said, or? Oh.
No, it's
Okay, so I have 2 advantages in a black guy. Like a black bag. Shut up.
A black bad guy.
That.
doesn't that still just count as a
Yeah,
regular?
it's just a.
Oh,
Yeah, so
so
you
then
got
what's the
one,
point?
you got
One
one
advantage.
advantage.
So what's the point of having it black? I could just roll this.
Well, no, because there's
Because
Different
it's
odds.
an
Yeah.
easy thing.
Because
These-
Oh,
Yeah.
They're like boosts.
shapes different.
Shapes different.
Still, you just haven't found
Jesus
it yet.
Christ.
what?
And,
what's
and
the
luckily
difference?
you haven't done enough damage to the ship yet.
She's played D&D with us for over 3 years.
Hey.
Hey! A success and a threat.
Okay.
Find it, but we're gonna blow up in finding it.
Yeah.
No, the ship's a little banged up.
We
so
find
we'll
it
need
aboard
to-
the Death Star.
You will have to make some repairs to the ship when you
tractor beam.
next time
Yeah.
you probably land anywhere. But you do see the sanctuary. It looks like only about half of it is there. It looks like a bunch of explosives pretty much like ripped it bow to stern in half.
Hopefully the half that we need is there.
Nope, that got blown up. Waste of a trip.
Okay. Can we land? By?
Try to dock with it.
Yeah.
Sure. Boom. Come to the window.
Does somebody else who has piloting skills want to try? Because I already banged up our ship pretty bad.
What are we docking it with?
The sanctuary.
How hard is it to dock?
Well, what do you have for your space piloting?
Um,
Like a green and a yellow?
green and a yellow.
Okay, it's the same as
So
mine.
I'm not even.
Why don't we land next to it and walk over to it?
Because it's in space.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on a planet.
No,
No,
it's
it's in space.
Okay.
None of us could really survive outside of the ship.
You should have let him try.
It's like water, guys.
Yeah, just head for the airlock.
Would have been like Omega running through that beat. Boom.
Hey guys, what's going on here?
Only heroic act I did in it.
It was completely
Bitch in the
unnecessary.
Alright.
Well, he wanted to save
You
you.
wanted to save me.
Give me an average perception check to purple.
All of us.
Oh, it's him since he's flying.
Oh, I probably should. Well, I know it was gonna be perception, because I get to knock off a purple.
I have a success,
Doesn't
but
make over black.
I have a success and 2 threats.
Black.
Oh, never mind.
Success and 2 threats.
Okay. So you managed to you see the 2 airlocks, but as you're starting to fly in, you see debris start to cross over it. So it's going to add a setback die to your piloting check.
Like a leaf on the wind. Come on. You got it.
Why do you keep saying that?
So just give me another average piloting check
Alright.
with a setback.
This is not going to end well.
That's what you like to hear your pilot say.
Hear me, baby? Hold together.
Ooh.
Okay.
A threat.
A threat.
No. It's cancel. Yeah. Okay.
No.
No.
Wait. Let's see if I'm still able to add these up. Nope, it's a threat. I always did really bad on like the space debris levels and Rogue Squadron.
Okay, so you're starting to go in, and you see them cross, and you're about to head for the stern airlock, and you're heading past, and you see there's another smaller piece of debris that you did not see that you just barely managed to avoid, but you have to pull out and try to go in again.
Christ.
That didn't sound right.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
So go ahead and roll that again.
The important thing is you can keep trying and nobody's disappointed.
It's okay.
None of us can do it.
We all have performance
Well,
issues.
you have 2 other pilots on the ship.
Okay. Oh,
Break even.
Oh.
Nothing.
no,
we're gonna
because
die.
there's...
Oh, there's that. And it's
Yeah, so...
a failure.
A failure.
Oh boy.
And so the campaign ends.
And thus the campaign ends. As
No.
it began in colossal failure.
I saw Force Awakens. It seems like a ship can go through a lot of crap and still fly.
Yes, but those guys weren't using the Force. They were just regular average people that had no problem flying their ship.
Well-
We're special.
Again, you go to go in. You're coming in a little hot. Again, you whoa, hey, that wouldn't have ended well.
It's just a practice run, guys. It's
Third
all right.
time's a charm.
Just practice, you know.
And thus our ship
I'm
gets set
tempted to
adrift
take
when
out the
we run out
setback
of
die
fuel.
because you've had so many practice runs.
There we go. All right. So 2 successes
And the threat.
and a threat.
So you're going in and you're like, guys, I got this. You go to be a little cocky, you do a barrel roll going in, scrape the wing across the lip. No, we're good. We're good.
That's
And
fine. Look, because they're not looking for a ship that's got a scrape on the wing. You're all welcome.
Yeah.
you know that noise they make in Dumb and Dumber? You hear that for about 3-4 seconds.
Oh, it's Galaxy Quest again.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's such a great movie. Who would build a ship like this?
Do we
That's
want to
how
call it
a
at having docked with the ship because it's like 5 or 10?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So all right, you made it to the ship.
That's the lowest body count in any game session ever.
So did we get back on the rails, hopefully?
Yeah.
It kinda. Sure, why not?
The whole Black Sun thing's a new complication I hadn't anticipated, but hey.
But always expect the unexpected with us.
Was this? Is that one yours or is that?
I think that's yours.
I think it's yours.
Why
As
didn't
our
see?
old
One of us should have been like, yeah, that's mine.
That's mine. Yoink.
Yeah.
It very well could be somebody else's.
Yeah, we've forgotten about it.
Well, I will hand this one back to you. So
Did we
I
get
don't-
any XP for tonight or no?
Not yet, no. Don't forget to spend your other 15 though.
Alright, I'll take it with me. So I can build it and have
Hopefully
it
by
look
the-
better.
By the time we go next week, it'll be finished repairing. Or maybe we'll have just started.
I'm really worried now. It's like it's not turning on, and I'm hoping that it's because the battery died. Because for some reason, it being plugged in just.
Well, I can tell you if mine.
I thought I
well, not-
did, and then I
can't
thought
really,
I-
because mine may
Oh,
not
well.
start because it's a piece of crap. That was very little conflict because there was no fights. Well, not. Well, you got other conflict outside of fights last time, so.
I think most of the conflict was outside of that.
So yay.
Yay. That wasn't so bad. I mean, we didn't even steal the artifacts.
So next time I am available to host. And also, I will not be able to make a game day in June. So,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah,
both
I'm out
days.
at the end of June because
Oh, yeah.
I've my vacation.
Shannon, when is the Origins?
Like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like that.
Like-
Days.
June?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I won't make a chunk of June too.
June 4th is my sister's secret baby shower.
Yeah, that's not a D&D day.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm good the 11th. I'm not good the 25th,
I'll buy it.
and I'm good the 28th of May too, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty much good whenever, unless something
Yeah.
terrible happens.
So I can host in June if because Dan's out. If you guys want.
Ouch.
Oh, careful.
You said careful. I'm like, what?
I'm sorry, I was talking to Justin.
I realized that after I heard them stumbling.
I just realized I was facing you when I said that.
You have a new binder? Or should we use the old binder?
I think somebody else should take
Yeah.
This we have, this next time.